Okay, it's a lazy Sunday. I went for an ATV drive this morning, and now I'm going to try and sight in the crossbow. It's all set up, ready to go. I have not shot it yet. I have not touched the adjustment on the scope. I'm starting at about 32 feet. I have to zero it at 60 feet, 20 yards. So that means I got to get it back to that Pepsi bottle right there and be on zero. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this chair for a support, and I'm going to shoot at the bag, and then I'm going to try and get it as close to my center dot on the target as possible, and then adjust the scope till I'm on center, and then move back and make adjustments as I move back. So I'm gonna get that first shot off and see what we got. Shots fired. I aimed at the center circle here in this middle bunch, and I aimed at the bottom circle. And you can see I'm maybe a little bit high, and 1, 2, 3 inches right on both shots. So I'm gonna pull these, and I'm gonna make a 3-inch adjustment to the left, and I think it's 1/2 inches on the scope for 20 yards. So anyway, I'm going to adjust it left and move back. So we'll see what happens next. 2 shots at 60 feet. And as you can see, the first shot was fairly good. The second shot on the outer circle there is a little off, but I think I may have pulled it. So we're going to shoot a couple more. I'm going to bring it in another 1/2 inch maybe to the left, and leave the height alone. Now, this is the adjustments I've had to make to this scope after purchasing it. I just bolted it on in the mount myself. It came out in the package, it wasn't installed. So I installed the scope, and I've made a 3.5 inch adjustment, and I'm pretty much where I want to be. So I'm happy with that. My last crossbow was pretty much the same. The last one I had got on clearance at a going out of business sale. It was an Excalibur as well, and this is an Excalibur again. My original crossbow having been damaged in the fire, and yeah, so it's the first time I'm shooting it. It's shorter and narrower than my last one, more compact. The scope seems to be a little bit better glass than the previous one. I don't know if I can get you down the scope there. Figure out where the camera is and try and there. And as you can see, no, it's not really focusing down the scope too well. Maybe if anyway, it's having a hard time to focus it. But the crosshair there is 20 yards, and then you got substantions going down out to 50 yards. So once you're zeroed at 20, you should be good to shoot out to all the distances. Well, there my targets fell over, so I'm gonna go put that back up and try a few more shots. And this scope here, the adjustment is 1/2 inch at 20 yards for each click. So 2 clicks is 1 inch. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna go left 1 more click and shoot again once I stand up the target. All right, I'm gonna try and film while I shoot this next arrow, using the chair as a support, of course. It looks like 2 bullseyes on my 2 shots. Let's walk up and have a look. Well, close enough to 2 bullseyes. I got 1 bullseye and 1 just a little high. But yeah, that's a 6 arrow zeroing of an Excalibur crossbow. I'm happy with that at 20 yards, 60 feet. There. So, I'm going to shoot a few more for fun and call it good enough. Hope you enjoyed the little video of me sighting in my Excalibur. And see you in the next video.